One of the things you might not think about as a writer, because you're not necessarily getting out there and doing anything dangerous, and it's pretty safe at your desk or your table or wherever, is taking your health seriously. And the fact is, because writers are by nature sedentary, you're not getting a lot of exercise, you're not getting a lot of fresh air, you're not doing a lot of things that can really make you healthy or keep you healthy, you should keep track of it. I have been struggling for a while, and lately the struggle is getting a little bit worse with type 2 diabetes, high blood sugar, and a lot of the things that go along with it. I have, something called isometric tremors, where I sometimes have a hard time keeping a grip on heavy objects, or when I would ride my motorcycle, I would have a hard time working the clutch. Sometimes when I was typing, fingers here did not always want to go where I wanted them to. And I figured, well, having been on a farm, having worked in sawmills and grain mills and been a professional wrestler, lots of these eggs have been scrambled a lot. Has that contributed to it? And yes, I found out that could have some contribution. Another thing that can cause that is high amounts of caffeine. As a writer, I always have a cup of coffee next to me. It helps me relax really fine. Plus, gives me something to do while I'm trying to think something out. So I've had to cut down my caffeine intake. The other thing that can aggravate it is high blood sugar. Well, I thought I had that kind of maintained, so I started testing my blood sugar again. When I tested it came up a nice round number, 373. From what I remember, normal blood sugar should be between 160 and 180. We were a little high. So I have had to start regulating my caffeine intake, my sugar intake. Had to find substitutions for a lot of things that I ate. 2 cups of coffee a day, and the rest of the time I'll have green tea, I'll have water. Water is very healthy when you're trying to regulate your blood sugar. Cutting down my carbs, try to cut my carbs down to 30 carbs per meal. Actually isn't that hard if you start paying attention to the labels. Yeah, you might have to count on your fingers, but get over it. Because another thing that comes along with high blood sugar is brain fog and the inability to concentrate. Not a good combination when you want to write or when you want to write mysteries. So yes, I have found that sometimes when I have gotten a little heavy with the carbs, writing doesn't come as easy as it does other times. So take care of yourself. We're writers. Keep a journal of what you eat. Keep a journal of your blood sugar. Keep a journal of your blood pressure. Make sure you get out and walk around. Walk to a bookstore. Walk to do some research, to get inspiration, to get some fresh air. Simple stuff like that. All these little things that help build a nice plot for a healthy life.